October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and statistically, 1 in 3 women will experience domestic violence in her lifetime. The mission of the Family Violence Prevention Services is to break the cycle of violence and strengthen families. Joining us this morning is the CEO of Family Violence Prevention, Marta Pelaez. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Andrea.
Anastacia Salazar with the Kristine Meza Foundation.
Yes,
Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so 1 in 3 women will experience domestic violence. That's pretty alarming.
It is pretty alarming when you consider that it is 1 in 4 in the rest of the nation.
Wow.
So there is something that is happening in Texas, in Bexar County, that is unique, and it's bringing those numbers very high.
Wow. So what does that mean here in San Antonio? Have you seen a rise in numbers? Have you seen it be steady throughout the years?
Not really. I wish I could say that, but our daily census at the shelter has shifted from 68 4 years ago to 180 plus.
Wow.
Today. So, and that is throughout the entire agency with all of its programs. And those numbers can also be confirmed by the police department and the sheriff's department. They're very busy tending to, more than anything else, calls related to domestic violence.
Wow. Now tell us about some of the programs available for survivors of domestic violence.
Well, what we have done through the years, and that's almost 42 years that we've been doing this, is develop programs to tend to the needs as we know them from the victims themselves, to make sure that they can become independent, self-sufficient, whole, dignified, with possibilities again, away from threats, from the indignity of abuse, and hopelessness. So that's what we have done. So to that effect, everything free of service, legal services, therapeutic services, the shelter, therapy for children, because we need to remember that the majority of the victims of domestic violence are not women, by far not men, but unfortunately the children. So we've become very dedicated to those special populations that need special attention.
Now there's another side of this too, which maybe not a lot of people are aware of. The batterers, the abusers themselves also need help and also need services and programs. Can you talk about that?
Absolutely. I would like to, as we continue to provide services to the victims, as we should, I'd like to draw attention to the perpetrators. The abusers are the ones inflicting the pain, the hurt. Those are the ones who victimize. If we understood, if resources were available, if people came to attend the interventions that are available, we would not be talking about victims in the numbers that we're talking. So I just would like to say that I'm exhorting everybody to have a zero tolerance for domestic violence. And if there is a perpetrator out there, someone with aggressive tendencies, you need to come forth. There are batterers intervention programs that address your attitudes and challenges your attitudes. It is a generational problem, and that's what those programs do. Anyone that has a battering problem that has been learned, modeled, something else can replace that education. So again, zero tolerance is what we're looking for.
That's good to know. Now, there is an event to raise awareness for domestic violence, and it's called the Purple Run. Yes. Anastacia, talk to us about that.
This is going to be our 6th annual Purple Run, and it's going to be held at Six Flags, so anyone who registers will receive a half-off coupon to Six Flags. We'd like to thank our lead sponsors, WellMed and CKC Homes, and especially Academy. They will be hosting our packet pickup this Friday from 10 to 7, the one off 410 Vance Jackson. Online registration will end this Wednesday at midnight, so be sure to register.
Okay, this Wednesday, and that information is on your screen there. And where can people go to register?
They can actually go to our website, thepurplerun.org.
Excellent, pretty easy, purplerun.org.
Yes.
Now, what other events do you guys have planned?
Well, I'd like to talk a little more about that. We want to paint the town purple.
Oh.
We want to run domestic violence away from San Antonio. We're too good. We're way too hospitable, nice, and loving. So we shouldn't have the problems that we are having with that. So paint the town purple. Come on over. It is for pets. for entire families. Pets are now included in the protective order, so that's why it is symbolic of that. So bring the children. If you don't care to run, just come and join. There is a festive atmosphere. We will have a memorial wall. We will memorialize those that have lost their lives and have been abused. But at the same time is a rebirth every year of this attitude that we all should have against domestic violence and abuse.
I love that. Excellent. And again, you have till Wednesday to sign up.
Yes, but we will have on-site registration at Academy on Friday and also the day of.
Excellent.
So it's a great community event. We're there supporting the cause and supporting the survivors and also remembering those who have lost their lives.
Excellent. Well, thank you ladies so much for being here.
Thank you.
We
Thank you for
appreciate it.
having us.
And we look forward to next weekend to that run.
Absolutely.
Painting the
You're
town
coming,
purple.
right? Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'll be there.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much again, and we will be right back.